Well, hello class, I'm Steve. The title of my speech is "It's Not Easy Going Green." Okay? And again, hello. Most of you probably live away from home, away from your parents now, and hopefully for their sake, you do at least do your own shopping. And when you're doing your own shopping, I'm willing to bet some of you want to do shopping in a responsible manner. And I'm not just talking about for yourself economically. I know we're all on a college student budget here, and we try to save some money here. I'm talking about more, you probably take steps to shop a little more organic. You buy locally, or you shop kind of environmental friendly, more sustainable nature. So you buy more environmentally friendly products. And I say attempt to buy these things because things aren't always what they seem. And that's going to bring me to the point where I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what greenwashing is. Some of my points I'm going to go over today is what greenwashing is, of course. I'm going to look to give you some examples about greenwashing, what to look for out there. And hopefully what you guys are going to take away from this speech is a way that you can be a little bit more prepared, more aware, and shop a little bit more responsible. Take these things, take these messages in a little more critical manner. Put some forethought into your shopping experience and what you purchase, not only for yourself but for your environment. So, what greenwashing is, by the definition from Oxford English Dictionary, and this is via another website because I don't have one and I don't have the access that I want to pay for on that site. It is disinformation disseminated by an organization to present an environmentally responsible public image. And this is just kind of at the crux of all the different definitions you'll find depending on what website you go on. You can go on business websites, and of course they're going to be geared that they're just trying to save money by going green. And that's kind of what the essential thing is on their aspect. And then you got the other thing where you're basically just trying to make you appear more green than you are, because that's what we, the consumers, are now asking for. That's what you want to be a little, like we said, we want to be more responsible, we want to shop these ways. So that's what they're catering it to. But it's not necessarily with the best intentions in mind, or these aren't the things that's really happening behind these products. They're not really the green. So, and this greenwashing can appear in ads, in products that you're walking down the aisles in the supermarkets, and you're going to be seeing all these things with fruits on them and green labels, Go Green, Green Works, what have you. But it also happens in campaigns. The actual term greenwashing came from something they stemmed off whitewashing, what was how they made political campaigns seem a little more, a little easier for the public than they actually were. Kind of like euphemisms and doublespeak, if you call majors, kind of that whole twist on things. So we see greenwashing in campaigns, in ads, in products, so on. So moving on to some of the examples of this. So examples, like I said, comes in forms of packaging. So we see like packaging when we're buying diapers, some meats, we'll say like all natural. And actually Business Pundit put out a list of top 25 greenwash products, and a lot of these were all on there. We have products like our meats, consumer products, cleaning, like I said, Green Works, so we have cleaning products out there. And you have to look for things on labels such as, natural, herbal, all natural when we're talking about meat. Usually organic labels are pretty safe. They're pretty regulated there. They've tightened the screws on that anyways. The Green Works products. And then we also have campaigns put out by things like BP. If you know anything, it's originally called British Petroleum. And they put out this ad campaign a couple years back, right before pretty much their whole big oil spill was Beyond Petroleum. And they've got this nice little green flower looking kind of symbol that they're posing out to you guys. Lo and behold, they have the Beyond Petroleum campaign they put out there. A couple years later, what happens out in the Gulf? And we have a couple of biggest oil spills that we've had in the recent history anyways, have been BP themselves. So we have the products, we have campaigns out there. Other campaigns have been, we have President Bush had a whole Clear Skies campaign, and there's just been some argument on there that this campaign loosened up the laws that surrounded like air pollution. So it made it a little bit easier. So that was kind of a greenwashing effort and part of his campaign. For our Norway students here, I looked up and we found actually Norway has a plan in place or a policy in place that you can't call like vehicles or environmentally friendly over there, because there's no way that a gas-powered engine can be environmentally friendly. As we usually do over here, we'll say all our cars are starting to become environmental friendly. So you guys have kind of combated that, taking a foreground on that. And I have over here kind of a picture of Thirsty for Adventure, Not Gas, and they're showing how H3 is going to be somewhat environmentally friendly. Just can't happen. And then we have bottled water talk from over here. From Ed, we saw those end up in a big trash heap in the middle of the Pacific. Fiji water, if you just think, they say they bottle this stuff in Fiji and they sell it to us over here, Hawaii, and across the world actually. How environmentally friendly is it to bottle water over there in Fiji and ship it around the world? You know, these costs all come into play. So how you can be a little bit more responsible as a consumer, as somebody who's purchasing these products, if you want to be that responsible consumer. And I'm not saying you have to be, but I just want to give you the avenues and tools to be a little bit more responsible. So. One of the things I would say, check labels for eco-friendly labels, and just, if you go out and buy a bottle, when you go to the movie theater, you get the, what are the sweet and sour candy things?
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. They say what, fat-free on them. Trying to make you think that these are healthy. I mean, they may be fat-free, but they're not healthy. So, take that kind of same attitude when you go in to buy your Herbal Essence shampoo. Herbal Essence, you'd flip around that bottle. If you see water as the top ingredient and then you can't pronounce or read the next 4 ingredients on that bottle, it's probably not as environmentally friendly as they want you to think it is. So, take that attitude when you're looking at all products. The next thing you can do, this is kind of a plug for the school, but join groups like we have Leaders for a Sustainable Future here at HPU, many other schools, and there's a lot of eco-friendly groups around. You can get on the social networking sites like Meetup and find people that are like-minded and take these initiatives to shop responsibly, piggyback off them, toss ideas around with them. Enough with the school plugs, and then the last thing is look for certified symbols on them. But with this, I want you to take caution. Beware. Because there's, you guys know what the Better Business Bureau is?
Yes.
ABC did a report a couple years ago about how the Better Business Bureau pretty much sells grades. So if you sign up and register with them, you're going to get a better grade than a company that doesn't register with Better Business Bureau. And they had Disney was one of the people, a big hotel in Boston was brought up. So that happens out there. That also happens in the green market too. So Green Life reported that labels such as Sustainable Forestry Initiative, SFI, certifiers go out and they pretty much do the same thing the Better Business Bureau was doing. They're just selling marks to people, and they just have a bunch of loose-fitting regulations, but they have this certified stamp on a box to make it look good, to make it look like you've done your homework. I want to find that little label, the organic label. You just have to be cognizant when you're looking at these things too. And the way you combat that is, do a little research. They have I gave the list over here. Green. Can I look at my thing real quick? I just want to get you the right information so you can out there. Oh yeah, greenwashing index. That should have been simple. That was the whole thing. Greenwashing index. You can go and review products. And there's a whole gambit of websites out there that you can just log on there and find out what products that they deem that they've done a little, little research for themselves, and they want people like you to go out there and, if you find a product that you think is kind of iffy, you can report it to these people, and they'll look at it, and then it just helps grow a community of people who are a little bit more responsible shoppers in the future. And now that you know a little bit what greenwashing is and have somewhat of an idea of what to look for, whether it's the back of the label or do a little pre-shopping do a little internet research for yourselves, I urge you to become a more responsible consumer out there, not just for you, but for the futures of the generation and the future of people to come. All right? Thank you.